Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting, yet, let's be honest, paralyzing questions out there. How do you actually start a business when you have no clue where to begin? If you feel stuck, it might be because you've been asking the wrong question this whole time. So, let's break down a completely new way of thinking that could honestly change everything for you.
You know, so many of us start our journey right here. I bet you've typed something like this into a search bar. We're all looking for that simple plug-and-play business idea that promises a clear path to freedom. It really feels like the most logical first step. But what if it's actually the first step in the wrong direction? And here it is, the core idea we're going to unpack today. Asking for a list of businesses is thinking like a student waiting for an assignment. It's not thinking like an entrepreneur. This is a question that's rooted in a passive mindset that holds you back before you even get started. So let's dig into what that really means. Okay, the first myth we have to just completely bust is the idea that you need a perfect idea. The real hurdle isn't the idea at all, it's your mindset. This is all about rewiring your brain to stop waiting for instructions and start playing a totally different game. Just think about it for a second. As a student or an employee, you're literally trained to wait for instructions, right? You follow a syllabus, you do your tasks, you find the right answer. But an entrepreneur's job is the complete opposite. They don't wait for anyone. They actively go out and hunt for problems, and then they invent the solution. This one little shift from passively waiting to proactively hunting is the entire foundation of everything. And this is where it all just clicks into place. A business isn't some super complex blueprint that you need an expert to give you. No, it boils down to this incredibly elegant three-part formula. Find a specific person, identify a painful problem they have, and then you offer them your solution. That's it. That is the entire game.
Okay, so you get it. You need to find problems. But that leads us right into the second huge myth. That sinking feeling in your gut that tells you you have nothing valuable to offer in the first place.
And this question, man, this is a massive roadblock. That feeling of being totally and completely unqualified can be absolutely paralyzing. But the truth is, and you gotta hear this, it's a complete and total misconception. Here's the reality. You already have skills right now. You can drive, you can clean your house, you know how to use the camera on your phone. The issue isn't a lack of skills. It's just that these skills have a certain market rate, and maybe that rate isn't as high as you'd like it to be. So the goal isn't to start from scratch. It's to build on what you already know by learning high-value skills that can command a much higher price. And honestly, today, with the internet and countless free resources, learning something valuable like AI automation or video editing has never, ever been more achievable.
You want a powerful shortcut, a little hack for finding a high-value problem you can solve? Here it is. Help someone else make more money. I mean, think about it. If you can learn a skill that directly helps another business increase its revenue, they will be more than happy to pay you for the value you're creating. It's a no-brainer.
All right, so you've shifted your mindset. You've got a high-value skill in your sights. What's the next big mistake people make? They try to build their entire business alone, in a vacuum, like some kind of lonely genius. The person behind this very framework admitted to failing for 6 years straight. 6 years! All because of one critical mistake. Sitting in a bedroom, guessing what people might want, and then building solutions for problems that nobody actually had. This is a trap that consumes thousands of would-be entrepreneurs. So what's the antidote to all that wasted time and failure? It isn't more guessing or more building. It actually boils down to a single, really powerful number, 30. And this is what's called the rule of 30. It's super simple.
Before you write a single line of code, before you design a logo, your only job is to get out into the real world and have actual conversations with 30 potential customers. Your only goal is to deeply, truly understand their challenges from their point of view. And an amazing thing happens when you do this. You quickly realize that people love to talk about their problems. If you just shut up and listen, they will literally hand you the exact blueprint for the solution that they are desperately waiting to pay for. So you've embraced the new mindset, you're armed with a skill, and you've actually talked to real people. Now you probably have a whole list of potential problems you could solve. How do you get over that choice paralysis and just get started? First things first, you gotta structure your thinking. Make sure every single potential idea is framed using that core structure we talked about at the beginning. Who is the specific person? What is the really painful problem? And what is your proposed solution? Next up, you filter your list of ideas through this brutally simple 3-question framework. Number 1, do you actually enjoy the idea of helping this group of people? 2, can you genuinely solve their problem? And 3, this is the big one. Are they willing and, just as importantly, able to pay for a solution? An idea really needs 3 check marks to be a contender. And here is the most freeing part of this entire process, because this decision you're about to make, it is not a life-altering commitment. You are not marrying this business idea. You're just dating it. You are simply committing to a 90-day experiment. That's it. You pick one idea that passed your 3-question test, and for the next 3 months, you have one single crystal clear goal: get one paying customer. That's it. That is the only validation that truly matters in the beginning. So let's just recap the new roadmap, okay? The path forward isn't about sitting around and waiting for some magic idea to fall out of the sky and into your lap. It's about a simple 4-step process of active discovery and real-world validation. That's the whole thing. It all begins by truly embracing this incredibly powerful realization. When you build a business, your earning potential is no longer dictated by a boss or some corporate salary band. You are in direct control of the value you create, and by extension, the money you can earn. It's all on you. So from now on, instead of asking, what easy business can I start? The only question that truly matters is this one: whose painful problem could you solve starting today? The answer to that? Well, that's your starting point.